So I know chapel was a little delayed today, but I'm so excited for it. And I know that you all will enjoy today's message because it's presented by our 8th grader, Julia Fenner. Do you guys know Julia? Look, they're already starting to clap because they know you, Julia. So Julia came to Montgomery when she was in 4th grade, seems like yesterday. And right away, she was a huge hit with her peers and her teachers. Julia is truly kind to all, and in turn, she's loved by all. She is beyond generous, and she will do whatever it takes to keep her friends happy and motivated. Julia was the captain of field hockey this year. She was fierce on the field hockey field. Basketball season this year, she's been captain, and she hasn't even started her favorite season, which is coming up, softball. She's really awesome on the softball field. She is talented musically as well. Some of you might remember seeing Julia on the stage at the Fame concert. She played her ukulele and sang beautifully. She actually works hard academically too. She's been very successful in this area as well, just a well-rounded Montgomery student. She's a love, and I know that we're all going to enjoy her message today. So let's give Julia a big welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Murata, and good morning, Lower School. I'm Julia, and I will be talking about happiness. To start off, I want to know what makes you happy. Does anyone want to raise your hand and tell me? When you pick up your dog, that's nice. Oh, you love your family and you're protected. That's nice. You feel happy when you golf? When you're with your mom and dad? When you're with your friends? Those are all great answers. So, I don't know if you guys want to hear the smart part about happiness, but science shows that you have the power to take over your happiness by choosing your actions, behavior, and thoughts. You can train your brain new thought processes to help get over negative thoughts, and you can teach yourself to look at the world with optimism and gratitude. Going out on a nice day for just 20 minutes can boost a positive mood and open your mind. Exercising also increases happiness. I know some of you may not like going for a run, but I promise, running and working out produces endorphins that make the brain happier. When I started here at Montgomery, my mom and I started running on the track next to my house in the mornings. We started getting up earlier and going for a short run and then jumping in the pool when we were done. As you can see from the pictures behind me, I always had fun out there. I've continued to work out in the mornings, or I've tried to. Sometimes I need more sleep, but I try. It's been proven that healthy people are 20% happier than the average human, although it definitely is still okay to have an ice cream sundae every once in a while. One thing that makes me super happy are my friends and family. They are always there for me when I need them, and they always know how to make me smile. How many of you feel better after you and your best friend are laughing at absolutely nothing for an abnormally long time? Or when you get a hug from your best friend? Or when you see your best friend happy? Or when you guys share that look and start cracking up? Your friends are the absolute best place to go to find happiness. My friends are the funniest, craziest, most insane people I know. Other than Grace. Her family and I call her Lump because she doesn't move in the mornings. They call me Loaf because I eat bread whenever we go out to dinner, so together we're Lump and Loaf. Whenever I have sleepovers with my girls, there's a ton of laughing and screaming and fights between Ellie and Allie and Sadie. It's very amusing. While they're insane, they are also very trustworthy. I know I can tell them anything, and they all make me so happy. Now, I know your family might make you insane, reminding you to do your chores and go to sleep on time and eat your veggies, but your family will be there when you're in a fight with your friends or when you're stressed about homework. Your parents do everything in their ability to let you live a happy life, and I think you should be eternally grateful for that. Raise your hand if your family has a tradition for certain occasions. For my family, it's cake and a fork. Whenever we have a birthday, we just get a big chocolate cake and eat it with a fork. One of my first memories of this was when I was about 5 years old. I was in Hawaii for my dad's birthday. My mom and I made him a purple chocolate cake, and we just went at it with forks, and we've been doing that ever since. Never take your friends or family for granted. They will be there for you when it feels like no one else is. Some friends won't last forever, and it's gonna hurt a lot when you guys go your separate ways, but the ones who will be with you forever make everything worth it. Keeping a friendship will be difficult. You will get in fights with your friends and with your family, and some may hold a grudge for a long time, but working things out is the key to a good friendship or relationship. Another thing that makes me happy is traveling. I have been lucky enough to travel to many places around the world. My family and I take big trips every spring break. Last year we went to Italy, and this year we're going to Machu Picchu. One thing that may make travel a little difficult is time differences. It may work on your side, like when you're in Finland for New Year's Eve, and midnight there is 5 p.m. here, but it can also work against you, like when you come back and you have to get used to eating lunch at what seems like 6 p.m. Now I want to know, what is something that you do that makes you happy? Running? That's good. Playing with your sister. Playing basketball. Sleep. Sleep. We all love sleep. When you got your toys for Christmas. Playing with your brother. Playing soccer. Those are all great. I love playing softball and field hockey. Turns out sports work better for me when I'm hitting a ball with a stick as compared to shooting a basketball with just my arms. I've been playing softball since I was 4 years old. It's become such a big thing that makes me happy. I've made so many friends playing for the Kimberton Youth Athletic League, and I still talk to some of them. I played for the travel team in 2015, and we had so much fun. We all grew so close over the summer. Anyways, we made it to states, but that's the farthest we got. Anyways, after we lost, we all went back to my house and had a huge sleepover. We set up the couch as a bed and played Charlie Charlie and swam in the pool all night. There's so many more stories I could tell with this group, but that's one of my favorites. Going to the batting cages really calms me down and gets my anger out. That feeling of making perfect contact with the ball, making it go straight into the outfield, feels amazing. Another thing that makes me really happy is singing. I've been singing by myself for years. Whenever my family leaves me home alone, I don't do anything bad. I just play piano and sing really loudly or blare my music and dance around the house. When I'm in a good mood, I put on my happy playlist and I lip sync and dance in my mirror and pretend I'm performing. I've always loved musicals. The first musical I ever saw was The Lion King in San Jose when I was about 3. My favorite is Mamma Mia. My mom took me to see it in New York when I was 5 years old. I've seen that movie way too many times to count. Another of my favorites was The Sound of Music. I would always perform the song So Long Farewell before I go to bed, and I'm pretty sure there's a few videos of me performing it somewhere in my house. The most recent musical I've seen was Dear Evan Hansen. It sent a great message through truly amazing music. Me, Ellie, and Allie, and Melissa always listen to this one song, and we are all so happy dancing around singing to it. You don't have to know what you're going to do with your life yet, but if you're athletic and sports makes you happy, keep doing them. If you love singing, sing whenever you can. If you like performing, go out into the world and perform your heart out. You don't have to be really passionate about one hobby and stick to that for the rest of your life. You can have a ton of pastimes and hobbies and still be passionate about each and every one of them. Whatever you do, I hope you're happy doing it. Thank you. I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning wish to roll the dice. Feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never was an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. It was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors and let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, our missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never was an honest word. That was when I ruled the